We're back in a tree, everybody. It's the evening of October 24th. And I want to be a little extra quiet right here. I just got back from work and raced up here. It's kind of prime time. Not really when you want to be going into the woods, but that's part of the reason why I'm hunting this stand. It's right on the edge, and I have quick, easy access to the spot. I have a cell cam down here, and this morning I had a buck. I think it was like 8:30, close to 9 o'clock, that went in front of that cell cam, going into this bedding area to my left. And with it being so warm today, it was literally 70 degrees in my truck right on the way back. I don't think that buck moved much. I think he's bedded right over here. Now with that, I don't know which buck it is, or even if it's deer I'd shoot. The picture was really foggy because of the morning dew. I'm making an assumption though that that's that buck, that big mature buck that has been using this corridor quite a bit the last week. I finally got some good video of him, and it's not a mainframe 10. He's got 4 on one side and 5 on the other. He's really weak on his one side, really strong on his other. But I did get good enough footage to know it's a mature deer. And he showed up just a few weeks ago. And he's kind of running this top edge. Pretty much all the pictures or footage I have of him are right up on this top side here. I think him and that smaller 10-point got into a heck of a fight up here the other night, because that smaller 10-point busted off one of his brow tines now. So I think that those two got into it up here, and the smaller 10-point got his butt whooped. Anyways, with all that being said, we got a perfect wind out of the southeast. It's blowing right over my shoulder, and I expect that buck to come from my left right here where that cell cam is. If he does come through here tonight, it's probably going to be right at dark because of how warm it is, but I know he's not far. We'll sit tight and see what happens. Right behind us, we've got a lot of open hardwood, and right here, we're on the edge of a thicket, right where this buck's been coming through. That cell cam that I'm getting the videos of that buck on is right there. There's a gator path that goes up right through here. He's been crossing that way into the thicket and crossing back out. This morning he went into the thicket that way, so I'm expecting him to come back this way this afternoon if he does. And like I said, I'm not even certain if it's the deer I think it is. It might not be anything worthwhile, but we'll see. Well, we just had our first deer come cruising through. It was a little 4-point or a 6-point or something that walked about 30 yards right behind me. Kind of a weird area or weird spot for it to come through. There's a lot of trails right here in front of me, and he kind of looped out around me, and he was directly downwind of me, walking through the open woods, but never winded me, luckily. He came from the opposite direction that I expect the big deer is going to come from. There's Grandpa and Grandma checking on if there's any deer out.
Well, I made it back to the house, and the only thing I saw all night was that little buck. Nothing else ended up coming through. And I did go down and grab the trail camera card out of that trail camera, and sure enough, the buck that I thought was the buck that came through this morning did. So I know he wasn't too far away this afternoon, but who knows? It is a nice buck. It's not anything like huge, but it's certainly a mature deer. It's kind of got something funky going on with that one side, how it's really short tined. It's got 5 on the one side and 4 on the other. The side with 4 has much longer tines and looks better, but it's nice to have big buck show up. He showed up about a week ago, and I've been getting pictures of him just about every day since he showed up, so that's good. Don't even have a name for him, so if you guys give me a suggestion in the comments below as to what we should call that buck, and we'll give him a name. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back after him shortly.